Whoa, what the?
Well, so if you needed to get somewhere quick.
Welcome back to, of course, yet another episode of SAT TV, and here's my buddy here, Joel, with his absolutely bonkers V12 BMW. So usually my videos I'll ask a set amount of questions, but I'm only going to ask you two because I want to be sitting in the back after.
If you can hear me.
That sounds so good.
Oh, look, already trying to ruin our fun.
Engine temperature.
Oh, we'll go chill for a second, and then you can.
That's fine. Right, so. I know this is a really silly question, but what made you buy the V12 760? You don't see these very often. They're extremely rare.
No, it's true. To be fair, yeah, they're rare cars, and then people are even more bemused about why a 24-year-old's bought one. But why did I buy one? I don't know. I just always liked the idea of a luxury barge, and actually, because I do YouTube as well, I wanted to buy a cheap S-Class or something like that.
Must be so cool.
And then my friend had this, and I was like, that's probably the cheapest V12 in the country, and so
what's it? I know I asked you this before, but what's it like on like fuel wise? Because this is not exactly a small engine. It's not a small engine at all.
No, it's a 6-litre V12, so it's not amazing on fuel, but it's so much better than people think. Right, I mean, we've just reset it, haven't we? And we're currently averaging 9. Okay, terrible.
An average, you're doing 20 miles per gallon.
And as a long-term average, 21, 22. And recently, I think you've seen, but I drove from Scotland to London on one tank, and we averaged about 29 mpg over that journey. Exactly. So when you really try, you can get mid-20s.
This is the thing, when I watched that video, it wasn't far off compared to my S3, because my S3 did 22, 23 miles per gallon, but that was spitting fire. But but still, you know, but
this is a 6-litre V12,
exactly,
naturally aspirated.
So it's a whole different level of a car.
Yeah.
So as of this is not your daily, is it?
It kind of is, actually. I have 2 other cars, but
Z4.
So I got a Z4, yeah, which is, to be honest, where I'm living, I'm around loads of speed bumps and stuff now, so I'm not really using it that much.
Yeah.
And then my Range Rover is sort of at the moment just getting all repaired up, so that's going to be my daily, the Range Rover.
Yeah.
But at the moment, this pretty much is my daily. It's the car that I will choose to drive first because it's comfortable.
It's comfortable. It's fast.
This weather, it's got cooled seats, and
it sounds
great
so sick. So what have you currently offered? What are the current mods and what have you done to it so far?
So in terms of mods, it's pretty much like unmolested, and it's how I kind of want to leave it. But obviously, the main thing with this car that I've done is in the exhaust department, which is a straight pipe. So it's not fully straight pipe because obviously I couldn't be bothered to deal with MOTs and stuff and then messing with the cats. But it's from the primary cat's back, straight piped. So custom system done by Deutsche Tech. Resonators out. I think there's 2 resonators are gone, and then 2 back boxes are gone.
So it's not mapped, is it? No.
Not mapped. Just a single bore 3.5-inch pipe from the primary's back, from a Y piece into one single bore.
It's a big car.
5.2 meters, I think it is.
Jesus Christ. I think you know what? We were talking earlier on actually. I think it might be the same size as the CLS.
Do you reckon? I reckon it's longer.
You reckon?
Because it's the long wheelbase. It's got the extra doors. I mean, the size of the doors are ridiculous in the back. So it's got to be longer than that, I reckon.
What are you thinking in terms of future plans with it? What's
So I've done it. I mean, to be honest, I'm just enjoying the car. I love it. In terms of stuff I want to do with it, I think this would be the perfect car for the Autobahn in Germany.
Yeah.
Because, well, it'll do 155 because it's limited, but I've heard that it'll do about 188 if you take the limiter off.
So not that bad, actually.
That's nuts. So I want to take it to Germany at some point, as soon as we can.
Alright.
And Autobahn it, and also take it around the Nürburgring.
That's going to be so sick. Hopefully I might even join you on that one as well.
Yeah,
once the CLS is done.
I'll get you in the back whilst I'm driving around the Nürburgring.
That was so sick. Right, so we are going to finish up with a 0 to 60, but before I do that, I want to sit in the back. So I'm going to jump in the back now, see what the experience is like, and we'll go from there.
That's where
I'm not going to ask you any questions until we get to 0 to 60
chill.
anyway, so it should be alright. So let's not fiddle around the back. It actually feels quite nice being chauffeured around, actually. So max, and then it's, oh my god. That's so sick.
It's so hot, isn't it? So, and you've got your cooled seat in there as well.
I've got my own air conditioning here.
Make sure you got your cooled seat on.
I feel so executive. This is the thing. See, obviously a big YouTuber, executive. This is what I need.
I should be the one sitting in the back.
I love this. I could get. You know what? I could get used to this. Actually, this is quite nice. It's so nice, and you've got your little TV here. It's got TV. What is it? Oh, it's got FM, auxiliary.
Yeah, you have got TV.
That's so sick. That is so sick. What else can I do actually? So you've sat in the back, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have you been? What's your experience? Because I'm going on nav and all that stuff. This is pure luxury. It's more luxurious than
I just love the leg room for a start.
It's so sick.
And then my favourite thing has to be, well, the fridge, but also the blinds.
Oh, you've got the fridge here, haven't you?
You've got a fridge behind you, and you've got.
That's so sick.
You've got blinds as well, so you can. If you look where your window switch is, there's blind switches as well.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 different blinds.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
And you can also flick it across so that you can adjust the other side blinds as well.
That's so sick.
Yeah, there's that big one behind you as well.
How do you control that? What, here?
Another button there.
Oh, okay.
The other one.
Oh, yeah, this one. That is so sick. Oh my god. Should have bought this. That is, oh my god, that is just the coolest thing ever. What's going on here? So you've got so much space in the back. There's a lot going on, and here also you get cooler seats and heated seats, and you can adjust it all here as well. So it's nice, you know. It's actually, like I was saying early on, it's a nice place to be in.
And it's a fast car as well. So if you needed to get somewhere quick.
It's so cool. The only thing I will say, which I don't like, is the air conditioning smell. It smells a bit fishy.
It does smell a bit odd, doesn't it? I was literally thinking that today.
It smells a bit strange.
I don't know what that is. It's probably partly because the pollen filters are half hanging off.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah.
So it's we're probably actually breathing in carbon monoxide right now.
Oh god. But it's such a. Because I remember watching, obviously, the video Anthony did with it.
Yes.
And like the experience of sitting in the back is so. The only word and thing I think of is so executive.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. It's just executive.
And you can move this seat forwards as well.
Oh yeah, from here, so you can adjust. So guys, you can adjust the seats from the side bit here. So it's exactly the same as that. So obviously, and that as well. It's so nice. I can't think of any word but to say it's nice. I'm actually looking forward to like jumping in this when you take it on the autobahn.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be quite a good
perfect cruiser.
It's going to be a perfect experience. I think. So you know, obviously on the Germany trip, are you taking anybody with you? Because if you are, they're going to love it in the back.
Well, it depends. Yeah, I think I'm going to do several trips, to be honest, but there'll definitely be some trips where I'll have passengers. Yeah, but to be honest, I'll just put everyone else on the insurance and sit in the back myself. Because that's honestly,
you got a volunteer driver here, mate. I'll happily do that.
You're in the best seat in the house.
It's just, oh, I don't know why, I actually love this thing, and it sounds so good from the back.
Yeah, and if you, oh yeah, I love how you can open the window but still have your blinds closed.
You know what? I think I've done some features on my channel, not as much as you. But this is probably, hands down, probably the best feature I have ever done on my channel so far. It's probably one of the most comfortable features as well.
What's your favourite thing about? Because obviously the V12 and the sound is all good, but what else is it about?
I think my most favourite thing. Obviously, this is a luxury car, and I like luxury cars. I like executive cars, and I think this is probably topped it off.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's a 2007 car, and the luxury is just. I don't think there's going to be another car out there as luxurious as this. Honestly, I don't.
Especially when you know what I paid for it.
Exactly, and I've sat in an S-Class, and it's not as nice as this. And
really?
This is a newer one, and this is comfortable. This is what executive should be. You've got a nice leather, you've got a nice interior. It's just everything's just nice about it.
It's definitely the best way to spend £5 grand in a car, isn't it?
Exactly, you spent £5 grand. It's nothing. Something that's got a V12 can move. It's probably one of the most practical cars as well, I would say. It's not as big as
over the fuel economy and stuff, then yeah, it's brilliant.
I'm impressed actually. I'm very impressed. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think if I could rate it out of 10, Jill, I'll be honest with you, I think a good solid fat 9.
That's a good score.
100%.
I'll take that, mate.
I was not expecting it to have like air conditioning here, air conditioning there. You've got all the little. I was not expecting it at all.
It is brilliant. It is brilliant.
It is so sick. But I'm going to call that a wrap. But before we do that, we're going to do a 0 to 60.
Yes.
So before we do that, what do you reckon it's going to do?
On paper, I think it's meant to be like 5.4. I reckon it's a really hot day, maybe just over 6.
Cool. Whoa! What the?
Oh, it skipped. It didn't go into second there. Ready?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Keep going.
Yeah, that was the gearbox again.
6 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
What was that? 6?
Yeah.
And it didn't shift.
6.5.
Okay, but
So,
I think we could get into the 5s then if the gearbox works.
Yeah. So you're better off doing it in manual mode.
Well, I clicked it and it still didn't change then.
Oh. What?
Where did you hear that? I went.
Yeah, and then you stopped for some reason.
Yeah, well, it was the gearbox. I still had my foot flat, but it just didn't change. Yeah, obviously, this car isn't built for this.
No, of course.
We'll try it again.
But you know what? 6.5 seconds. Something that weighs like fucking 10
That
tons.
was sick. I want to do it again now because I reckon it will get into the 5s. I'll just shift earlier.
Yeah.
If it fucking shifts.
There you go. Perfect. Oh. Keep going. 6.9 seconds.
Yeah, it's just the gearbox.
Why is the gearbox doing that for?
Well, it's a shit gearbox.
So what if you have it in normal drive without sport?
That's what I did the first time.
Ah.
I've tried them all now.
And it's still not doing anything. So 6.5 seconds.
6.5. But I reckon you're right. It could have been in the 5s
100%.
if
the gearbox wakes up.
the gearbox wakes up. So, yeah,
Happy?
very good.
Good. Right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, I'm this man is sitting in the back. But like I said, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more weekly episodes, and hopefully might even do something, you know, together with Joel, whatever, with the CLS, really.
Definitely.
Yeah, cool. Right, guys, stay safe.